Lethargic Sloth here, and today we'll be talking about Montenegro. Montenegro will be represented by Slavko Kalezić at Eurovision 2017 with the song Space. This is another song that I cannot describe in just one word. The first word I thought of was Dothraki. Game of Thrones fans, this is a shout out to you. He looks like a Dothraki warrior without the warrior part. The second word I would use is odd. Yes, that is a zonkey in the photo, a hybrid zebra donkey. This is probably the only one of those you will ever see in a song review, but that's me. I guess I'm odd too, just like this song. And the last, well, it's not a word, but a phrase. WTF, mate? What the fuck are you thinking, Slavko? So what's good about this song? As I mentioned in my review of Greece, this song will stick out for its fast pace and up-tempo style. It is a fun song, I have to give it that. The song definitely made me laugh, and though I don't know if that is supposed to be your reaction, it is funny. If the purpose of a song is to entertain, well, Space does just that. It is a song that can be sung along with easily and should, if anything, provide the audience with a good time. The long braid is a recognizable gimmick. Like the dancing ape of Italy, it makes people talk. So that is just another ingredient that will make this song memorable. Slavko has a very personable and engaging personality in interviews. A little strange, yeah, but his people skills are definitely a plus in winning over much-needed voting for the song. He seems like a very kind individual. He talks about how he wants the viewers to get what they want out of the song. If they want to see it one way, that's fine. So it is nice how he views music as something to be interpreted different by everybody, and it doesn't bother him that some think his song is about safe sex from the line, quote, "I've got my suit on," unquote, so long as they enjoy the performance. Slavko does have a nice voice. His voice is much better than Robin Bengtsson of Sweden. He has experience in theater and music, so he says he wants to bring some of that theater into Eurovision. The song will add life to the overall competition. I give Montenegro massive props for changing it up every year. They seem to love to experiment with their songs. They do something truly different every year instead of traditional Balkan ballads year in and year out. They seem to really want to see what will work for them at Eurovision. So you have to respect the fact that they are not the same and boring entry from year to year. So what's bad about this song? Seriously. Can anybody take this song seriously? This is like somebody walking up to you and asking, "What's your sign? Let's bang." You almost feel violated listening to the song without actually being violated. There's nothing wrong with sex or songs about sex. We're humans, and most of us will do it in our lifetime. But there's also a difference in making music about sex interesting versus making a song about sex creepy. And Slavko has that creep factor in this song. In real life, he seems quite likable. But when I hear the song, I can't help but see him as the guy who lives across the hall peeping at you as you go to work and do, well, your normal routine. Or that guy behind a corner staring at you as you walk around the city. People have been calling Space the San Marino of 2017, but I disagree. I think Sweden is San Marino, and Montenegro is Estonia 2016 with Yuri Putzman. I mean, look at that creepy gaze. Another thing that's bad about the song, provocative clothing. He said what he will wear will be, quote, "a very controversial costume," unquote, which I guess could turn some viewers off. I don't personally get offended by things like this, but some might, and that's their prerogative, to each their own. It's not like he can be much more controversial than Ivan, the naked wolf guy from Belarus last year, but stunts like this could get you in trouble when it comes to voting and jury. So what's my reaction of this song? The song made me laugh. I cannot take this seriously. And listening to Slavko's interviews, I can't really take him seriously either. He says in one shot he's Mars, and then the shot with rocks he's Venus, whatever the hell that means. Of course, that is also from a line in the song, so he's trying to interpret it. And he talks about how intelligent people understand his message. Well, there's also the creative-minded people versus the analytical type-minded people, and I've always been more of the analytical type. I've always had creative qualities, but I verge toward analytical, so sometimes when you get somebody like Slavko here, somebody like me, I just don't understand it. And it's not because I'm stupid, I have a very high IQ, but I don't get the message unless you wave it in front of my face. And I think a lot of the audience is probably the same way, where it's just a little too out there for them to grasp. It's not blatantly obvious unless you're more of the artsy kind. You know, Slavko, he literally is on his own planet, and the whole package is just kind of strange. And there's nothing wrong with being weird or strange. It's just that when it's presented in a way that make listeners feel uncomfortable, it can become off-putting. Now, I would never listen to a song like this outside of Eurovision, as it's just not my personal taste in music, but I can say with complete honesty that I appreciate the song for all its quirks, and I do not hate it at all by any means. So what's my rating? I am giving this 1.5 out of 4 stars. I do not hate this song at all by any means, and I far prefer the song to Georgia, Ireland, or even Sweden, but it will still stay near the lower middle section of my rankings. It's not my favorite, but I don't dislike it in any way. So is this song a contender or a pretender? My honest opinion is that this song could qualify. I think it's totally plausible that a strong fan base could push this song into the finals. I just don't think this song has enough mainstream appeal to really be a contender to win. So to sum it up, can it qualify? I won't count it out, not by any means. There's a great chance that it will qualify and an equal chance that it will not. Can it win? No. The song doesn't have the elements necessary to win the Eurovision Song Contest 2017. It is fun and will be very interesting to see live, but it is not a contender to win. People love to put this next to Conchita Wurst, but Conchita's song was powerful and engaging, and it was hard not to appreciate the art that was Rise Like a Phoenix. There's going to be a lot of people that see this song differently, and it's not the best song of the year by any means. Montenegro was at the bottom of my songs last year. I was not a fan of 2016's Highway's The Real Thing. It did not affect me in any way, lyrically nor musically. However, Audio in 2015 was one of the best songs and took part in my top 15 from Eurovision that year. The song was, and is, because I still listen to it often, pure magic to my ears. It is probably my favorite Montenegro entry of all time. I don't like Space nearly as much as Audio, but I like Space a lot more than The Real Thing. But I wish Montenegro luck at Eurovision 2017. Your entry is going to make the contest interesting. Thank you for watching my review of Montenegro today. Please give it a like if you like it, or a dislike if you don't. Either or. I just like feedback. Do you like this song? Comment below, please. Let me know your opinion. I'm trying to gauge the public's opinions on all these songs so I can make eventual predictions. Please share the video or check out some of my other reviews. I'm doing reviews on every single song in the contest, so they will be coming out. I think I still have 19 to do after this, so there's still a lot of Eurovision left. I also want to have head-to-head contests and competitions to see which song is the best in public opinion. So please subscribe, and I will be starting these contests within the matter of a couple days. I want to post countries head-to-head and see which songs you as fans like head-to-head. So I just think it'll be a lot of fun to do something like that. So please stick around for more. Thank you very much. And Lethargic Sloth, out.